like to just take this opportunity to thank the Virginia Tech students for putting this on. I would also like to confess at this time I now feel guilty for giving you D minuses, okay? I'll try and fix that. Actually, they made a mistake. You should never put the professor and give them a microphone and put a professor in front of a group, because I now have license to give a 50-minute lecture on the minutia of, I don't know, taping boxes or something. Actually, I'll try and be a little quicker than that. I would like to take this opportunity to personally thank all the industry folks who came out. And you see them at the back, you're sitting with them. I would challenge and ask all the students here to go to every one of those displays on the back and meet the people and talk to them. Even if you think what they do doesn't apply to you, I always learn something when I do that, and I think you will as well. So please take the opportunity to do that. While you're going around the back, you might also want to note that sign on my left, your right, over by Dr. Kim there, and that has the names of some people, some organizations rather, that sponsored this event. Even though some of them were not able to be here, please take note of that. You've got some folks on that list who couldn't be here, but provided some really significant support to make this event happen. I'd like to thank our speakers. First, Dr. Mark White. I've heard Dr. White speak, I don't know how many times, I've lost count. Every time I enjoy it, and every time I learn something new. And his enthusiasm for what he does kind of fires me up every day when I hear him. So I'd like to thank you. And then, of course, our two keynote speakers, John Antle and Bob Sanders. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedules to come and be with us. I know both of you have to leave, but I really do appreciate you being here. It's great to see the different perspectives on packaging. That's one of the things that really interests me about packaging, is that it has so many different facets and so many different parts to it. I have to admit, when I was listening to Mr. Antle's presentation and seeing his examples, I felt a little ashamed, because in my time in industry, I think I did every one of those things. I think I made every one of those mistakes at some point or another. So it kind of drove that home for me. And of course, the perspective from IBM is great. I will never think about mushrooms or camels in the same way. Okay. So the students, and this really is a student-run thing, packaging faculty here, I'm privileged to be part of, we got together and we sort of said, well, let's let the students sink or swim. It's their thing, let's let them do it. You know, they ingested a little water along the way, but I think in the end they learned to swim, and I think it's turning out really great. And the fact that it's student organized and run, I see all these green shirts, and Clemson and other groups are here, is really fantastic, I think. We're all looking forward to going to Clemson, what, next year, is it? Is it next year, Clemson?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, because that's like going to a party. You don't have to clean up after, which is a fun kind of party to go to. So Clemson, do a really good job, and we'll leave you to clean up, okay? All right, the students do have a little gift for our two keynote presenters, and we'd like to give you that now, and with our sincere thanks for coming. To the students to tell you what's for lunch.